Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, back with some more of our Wrexham save here. We're going to go through a little bit of admin stuff in this one, kind of show you where we are with the supporters and the board, kind of how each player is looking for each, and kind of look at the last 5 games as well. And then we will break into 2 games with Altrincham, probably still mispronouncing that. And then Eldershot, which is about 2 weeks in between those 2 games in game. So we'll play those 2 games and we'll see how we go about. So let's get over the game. Here we go. So here's the schedule. I'll train them and then we'll play Aldershot. And then later on, we'll come back probably the late part of March with the York game. So, cash wise, we still got 1.2 million. So we burned some, but I think we're fine. We've done our job of staying under the payroll, so there's that. We're B with the board and C with the supporters. We're going for automatic promotion. They kind of don't like it, but I think we'll get there. I think we will get there. We were competitive in the FA Cup. They didn't care about the FA Trophy. We already were knocked out of that. And then, of course, we had the league to worry about. So here's the performance so far. Nothing big. So, hey, I think we'll be fine. Match performance. This tie, no negatives. That was a win, but not able to retain a lot of possession. Against Maidstone, 5-2 win. Again, possession was the issue. And then losing to Welling was just bad. And then the Yeovil Town, losing to Yeovil, just was not good. The fans nor the board are happy about that. Same thing here. Not happy to see Osana's big mistake. Disappointed with the team's ability to retain possession. Pretty much that is a factor. That was all. For this one, they want to see Lee, Palmer, and Mullen. So obviously we're going to see that. And then the board just wants us. The board expects us to draw. I think we'll win this because the fans think we'll win. Here's our transfer activity. Nothing crazy. Isaac Evans, this one on a free transfer in. I mean, they're not very happy about this, but I didn't think this was a bad one that we brought in. I mean, we brought him in off a free. So, Stephen Henderson, we had to bring him in because we had injuries. They don't like the loan for Wildboar, Acres, or Cleveland, but the fans like it. So tactics, just too many goals conceded. This is what we're looking at. Nothing crazy. They probably like our offense. Yeah, Palmer and Mullen doing work. They're just not exactly liking our goalkeeping. Our club atmosphere right now, good in team cohesion, good with club, or very good with club atmosphere, and average with leadership support. So, pretty good there. So let's do it. So they're going with 4 up top. We're going to stay with a positive look. This is how we're going to go with Osana and Olawu in the middle, with Osana on the right and McFadden on the left. O'Connor, Jones, Davies in the middle. Palmer, Mullen, and Lee on the outside, or up top. So there's something to be said to be playing a 3 like this. It'd be probably a bit smarter to do, but I'm liking 1 right now, and if we need to, we can pull Mullen out and kind of do that whole thing if we need to. Here we go. All right. So they're 3 out of their last 5. Or they haven't. They're 2 draws and 3 wins. Or 3 losses. So technically they're an 0-5 out of their last 5. We are what, 4 points? We are 4 points. So Yeovil is playing Maidstone. O'Connor just can't stay with it. And that is stolen. Palmer looking. Lee go through. And Mullen through there. Ron Key highlights. I'm going to go a little bit on the camera height here. But that steal by Palmer and Mullen, and then Mullen's able to finish it like that. That's a good finish. Just good. I like it. Guerrero. Okay, here's McFadzean. Trying to play it up. Maybe that was deflected a little bit. Win it in the air. The Hayden is there with the steal. Good interception. O'Connor looking. That's a good ball up to Mullen. To Davies. To Ollie Palmer with the through ball. And that's another goal. Ollie Palmer's 28th of the season. That was just great passing. I mean, you can't have it any better than that. So we're within 2 points of Yeovil Town right now. Looks like they're probably still tied. Yep. So we keep on monitoring that game right there. Let's praise the boys. Yeovil has scored. So Yeovil extends it back to 4. For them to tie or lose games. And there's Jordan Davies. His 9th of the season. Okay. Upper 90 over. I guess they just weren't tall enough. Okay. I'm just gonna say okay. That's over. Ooh, good give and go there. That's a good ball. Maher. Okay. We're just playing fantastic, but I think we are pretty good. But we should pretty much outmatch everyone. At least that's my opinion. We should outmatch anyone at this level. Looking around. That's over the net. Okay, so we're going to put in... Put Hottie in. And then I think we're gonna put in Dalby up top. Jones, putting it in. There's no one at the front post there. Lee wanted to take a shot, but what a save by Gold. It's over. Lanton is there easily. Good move by Dalby. Wow, what a hit by Sam Dalby. There's a rocket. Movement out and then just sticks with it. It's off the keeper's left hand and bounces in the goal. (4-1). Well, Yeovil Town won that one 4-1. Eventually they'll lose games. And that's where we need to pick up the difference. All right, here we go. Adler, a shot. So it'll be big when they're playing a 4-4-2. And not a lot of coordination between those defensive lines and midfielders. But we had O'Connor go down with a practice injury. He'll be out for the next 3 to 5 weeks. Lee also went down with a practice injury. He'll be out for 1 to 4 days, so he won't be ready for this one. DJ Lafange is going to come in. And then, of course, Enoch Asante still out 5 weeks to 3 months for that. We did have a couple transfers in that time frame. Those transfers were Liam McAlden, and then who is looking to leave is Jacob Mendy out on loan. Chicago Fire wanted to actually pull in Paul Mullen. He wanted to go over there because the league is a higher league, but we rejected it, and he is very angry with us, but I think we'll be fine. It's not hurting us, and I think he'll get over it, especially when we get promoted. Okay. So that's kind of the changes here. Young will be the box-to-box midfielder. Hottie will be the one that can go in here. And then if we need a defensive midfielder, Tozer can go in for the defensive midfield. So we have subs here and a sub here. Dalby can go up top. If we need to rearrange, we can rearrange if we need to. And Dalby can come up here and Buffoon can come down here. So we have that. Hottie course, in there. We have 2 straight defenders forward, can play on the right only, and then Tozer can play only in the center. If we need someone on the left, we'll have to move Hasana from the right to the left to play that. So a lot, but I think we'll be fine. So let's get into this one with Adler Shot Town. It's the first game for Bufanj. The locker room doesn't like this, but hey, it happens. So we are 1 point behind the top of the table. Adler Shot is on a 5-game win streak, and they beat us the last game that we faced them. So we're coming in on a 4-1 record. That one is a draw and not a tie. Or is a draw and not a loss. Yeovil Town is at 68 points. We're at 67, and we're 3 points above Notts County. So pretty close table. We don't want to go into a playoff though. And what do you know? Yeovil is playing Notts County. We're wearing our whites today. That reminds me of Christmas colors. You've seen it. As Palmer trying to get the header on there, and he doesn't happen. Tries to get the header on that one too, and it doesn't happen again. Corbet's taking it down. Moving around by Adler Shot Town. They're going to go to Ashby Hammond. Have someone rush them. We win that in the air, kind of. Jones sticking with it. Out to Davies. Mullen looking for the through ball. It's not there, but McFadden over the upper side, and it is DJ Buffanj. Whatever it is a goal nonetheless. Coming in and replacing Lee, who is injured. We also have a game that's quick after this, 2 games, so it's going to be a bit of an issue to try to get this, because I haven't really invested in a lot of subs. We kind of thought we might not have it, and well, it's not working very well with the subs. So Yeovil is actually losing. No, they're still tied. Yeovil has scored, so they go back above us by 1 point. I don't think we play them the rest of the season. We played them twice already. As Honnett goes over, and that's over the net. We're gonna need some help from Notts County here. Davies looking over to Hayden. Hayden can be ricocheted. Palmer, header over the keeper, and that is a goal to Wrexham. That is 2-0. Let's go. I didn't actually would amount to much with Hayden there, but then it ricochets. Catches the keeper off guard, but again, we don't have the best keepers at this level, so there's that. As Mullins looking, little fake out there, a couple little fake outs. Asana, no one's in the middle for that cross, fortunately. Yafong taking it. Technically a 3-on-5, but a reset is going to make it just about even numbers as they lose the ball there. Jones gonna go deep with it, and here's it deep the other way, and Hosanna is easily able there. He's going deep to Mullen. Mullen makes a move on a defender. Is he gonna cross it? He's gonna take it himself with the speed, and super Paul Mullen with his 29th goal of the season. Let's go. Him and Ollie Palmer are doing absolute work. Just fakes out the defender. The ball lands behind the defender, and he just goes and takes it with speed. With speed. So let's say 3-0. Okay. We've been playing pretty well like this for the past couple of weeks. Actually, the past month, it's helped. Let's see that Yeovil still by Perry. that goal. Let's see if Nats County can equalize it. But we're at halftime in our game. And with that, it's probably going to be a bit of an issue to actually field the defense for this shorter game. We might have to bring up someone from the under 19s off the post. I'm just not sure who we bring in on the under 19s. You know what? Since they're there, let's actually get Ford and Tunnicliffe in. As for this in the back, actually, let's put Tunnicliffe in for James Jones. Get Tozer in, and this is the changes we're gonna make. Asana will play on the left side for McFadden. Also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go time wasting, tempo lower. I'm gonna slow down the pace. Good ball to Mullen. That's, of course, going to be a penalty kick. We can make it 4-0 here if Mullen can put it in the back of the net, and he does. That's his 30th of this season. Yes, it is. So it looks like a race between him and Ollie Palmer right now. He has 30. Palmer is 28. So Mullen has 2 more goals than Palmer, so maybe Palmer wants to even this out. And wow, that was, looks like it might have been deflected, but that was a weak hit. Lanton should have had that. We are obviously going to look at a new keeper. We might keep Lanton as a sub. Or not a sub, but a backup keeper. What we're definitely going to do is look for a new keeper. Oops, I'm going to go very defensive here. Go very defensive and just slow it down. Should have been a keeper ball, but okay. Short passes. But at least we'll be passing it around some. Dunk. Off the post with a big dunk. Okay. Lanton does save that. I thought that was still going to go in, but Lanton gets both hands on it and deflects it. Probably right after this is kicked. And that'll be the ball game. So a 4-1 win over Aldershot. We'll take it. We will take that win, baby. Yeovil did win, so they're still a point ahead of us. Because it looks like it's going to be a race for us and Yeovil at this point. I think what we're also going to do is probably give the day off for everyone tomorrow. Pleased with the change. He's playing well, adapting all across the defense. Of course, Paul Mullen, though. He is not very happy. I think he will slowly but surely become happier. But, yeah. I'm hoping he will. So, the lineup for the next episode, as we're looking at it, we're running down the season. So, I'm going to play ahead, and we will be back probably around this York game or the last 5 games, maybe around Oldham, around in here. If we are massively ahead, we will likely just see like the rounding up of like Notts County and maybe 3 games for April to end up the season. But I'm going to play until this last game of March or until April and see what happens. So let us get some more wins. So I'm rolling pretty well right now. I'm pretty happy with the team. Probably a couple things need to be done for some free signings that we can bring in for some depth just for the next couple of months. No big deal there. I've already attempted to do a couple of those, so that'll be one thing we'll do. And then it's about winning games. If we can win games, I don't want to have to deal with a playoff. So if we win these games and we get back on top of the table, we can run away with it. And then from there, if we can do that, then we can think about year 2 up in the league in Sky Bet League 2, and we can think about what we're going to do with the rest of the positions. Things we need to actually work on is left and right back. We need that. I think we'll have a couple of subs that we do have on this team there. We have a couple of guys moving on contracts, so we have to actually sign some better players for those left and right back positions. I think maybe the midfield needs to be solidified in a couple of ways, but we'll kind of see what we can do there. Obviously, we will have a youth intake, actually see the players, but also I think we will be able to see what players are going to be released by the Premier League teams, and we can kind of fight over those and see what we can do there. We also have the idea that, well, the strikers. We have 4 strikers I'm happy with. I might want to do something with the wings. If that's the case, then Mullen comes in and plays one of the wings. And in that idea, then we need someone to play on the other side of the wing. We just need to be able to play a more straightforward, I think. And if we need to play more of attacking with 2 defensive midfielders, I want to be able to be prepared to play that if we need to. So that'll be it for this episode. Thank y'all for joining me. Don't forget to leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. Check out the stream channel. It's right there. I promise I will have the Blau Iceland's stuff up this week. So you can check out that. Hilarious. Probably the most I've been sacked ever. It's hilarious. Just, yeah. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.